Hello and welcome to G.I. Joe Real American Hero Costume Club YouTube channel. Today's date is January 4th, 2025. I am your host and your founder, Wild Bill Hardy. This is the fifth time I've done this video. I'm trying to edit this video. Anyway, so purpose of this video, it's a message from your founder. It is regarding the ARAH membership application. I'm having issues with. Background on it is I created it about a year and a half ago, 6 months or better or so. I uploaded it because I forgot that I didn't upload it to our files section on our Facebook page. Recently it's been beta tested and there's some issues with it. So this video is twofold. One, it is a request for help because clearly I'm not smart enough to figure this out. And so I need someone who's technically smarter than I am to do this. So two, it is a guide, a thought process on what the application is, what its design purpose is, and how I want it to work. So let's go to it. 5 pages. And the first page is the introductory page. It starts with our logo and it starts with a welcoming information. It asks that you fill everything out completely honestly and accurately. Any misrepresentation will be right. It's grounds for expulsion, right? It's pretty straightforward, pretty self-evident. So page 1 is the application part itself. It starts with the date of registration. I use date of registration when I am generating your service number. When you are approved, you get a service number that is yours for life. It cannot be revoked unless you are banned from the club. And the only way you're going to get banned from the club is if you do something so egregious and you violate club charter. And yeah, that's another story. Full name, nickname. Nickname was in the past, we used to have a message board, and that would have been like the screen name. But say my legal name is William, but I go by Bill, so I would put Bill. My date of birth, or you'd put your date of birth, your email, your phone, your country, and street address. All pretty straightforward. I try to send out club patches to all the new members, so your contact information is pretty important. Country, the reason why that is, we do have international members. We have a member in Germany, and we have a member in British Columbia, Canada. So this field for address, just putting it out there, it's wider than normal. The reason being is, in theory, those who have international residences, from different countries, you should be able to put your mailing address in this field, because other countries tend to not have the same kind of post system that we have in the United States and Canada, where we utilize street address, city, state, zip. That's just, pretty straightforward. Next is the criminal history. These are just simple check boxes. It's one or the other. Either you have it or you don't. And we ask that you would answer honestly whether you have it or you don't. Yeah. Why is this not? Sorry. Again, technical difficulties. So just before you saw the check yes, check no for criminal history, I'm going to use myself an example. I used to drink. I am a recovered alcoholic of 24 years of sobriety. I'll use myself as an example. Should I have ever got caught, which I never did, so I don't have any criminal history, just putting it out there. But if I did, it probably would have been a Dewey. If I got a Dewey, I would have clicked yes on that box, and I would have put in here, hey, I got a driving under the influence of intoxicants. Here's the date. Here's blah, 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 blah. So criminal history is just that. We ask for transparency. Not every criminal history is going to be grounds for automatic denial. We just ask you to be transparent. It's judged by case basis. Okay? Character information. who's the character? You have over 300 characters or character variations to choose from. Just put them in there. And here is where we get a little cattywampus here. I think this drop-down menu is just not working like I would like it to. But reference sources. We judge costumes based on 4 reference sources. That is the Sideshow Collectibles, toy line. I guess. Well, it's not really a toy. It's a collectible. But if you've ever seen Sideshow Collectibles, they are amazing. They're very articulated. They're just glorious pieces of work. Any of the action figure toy line, any of the authorized action figure toy line, I should say. You used to say Hasbro, but there's other toy lines out there that are authorized toy lines, like the Super 7, and there's like a retro something or other. At any rate, if it is authorized, it falls under the action figure toy line. Cartoons would be the Sunbow, the Dick, the Resolute movie. Was it a movie? I think it was a movie. The Renegades TV series, animated series, those fall under cartoons. If you're doing any of the characters from any of those, they're welcome. They're allowed. Comics. If you're doing a character from any of the comics, as you can see, I had a little editing error there. That little parent should have had another one here on the end. So either remove it outright or put another parent in there and call it good. But basically, any of the old Marvel comics or the IDW comics or whoever else is covering G.I. Joe at this time would fall under the comics. Okay? Now, you've got all that. Now you have pictures that you need to submit of your costumes, right? We ask for high resolution. We ask for natural light. The reason being is it's just natural light is always better than artificial light. But we are in winter time right now, so artificial light is maybe what you have available to you. Just make sure that there's ample light so that we can see everything thoroughly and completely. Especially those characters that are darker colors, the darker blues, darker blacks. Well, we need ample light to actually see that. So, pictures. First of all, these fields are for, like, say, if you are using a photo imaging, photo hosting site like PhotoBucket or Imgur, you could put those links in here. That's essentially why these fields are here. If you just want to skip this altogether and send those images as separate attachments on an email, that's fine. If you choose to go that route, this page could be skipped. But where it says front, back, left side, right side, we are talking full head to toe photos so that we could see everything of the costume, so that we could look at all of the intricate details of the costume and just, go from that. Unmasked, if applicable. What that means, like, say if you're a Cobra Trooper, you're going to be wearing a mask and helmet. Well, we would like a picture of you without said mask and helmet. We would like it to be a torso and up shot. Think of like a glamour shot or whatever. That's just we just like this. If you are doing a face character where there is no mask worn, then that doesn't matter, but we still would like to have that torso shot. Your weapon prop, we'd love to see the weapon prop. And an action pose. Well, what that was for was back in the day, the early days when we first started, I had the harebrained idea of trying to make dossier files of all the members, and one of the things was to, do an action pose, put that action pose photo in that dossier. But I mean, that was a long time ago. But it's still cool to have. So, oops. So the last page is simply, okay, so now that you've got all that done, who do you send it to? Well, I am the club founder, and that is my email address. The club personnel officer is Devery, and this is his email address. You could send to one or both of us. If you send to both of us, then you better your chances of making sure that one of us got it. Should take no more than a week to get your application, processed. If there's an issue, like if you haven't heard anything, you can email me directly, and I will find out what's going on. But I don't want to, step on Devery's toes. I try not to step on the toes of my officers. I try to let them do their job. But the thing is, like, you get a service member for life. It's yours for life. You just treat everyone with dignity and respect. That's all we care about, and always have fun. That is our main in this club is to have fun. So that's it. That's the application process. If you have any issues, any questions, you can always ask me, contact me, ask Devery. He kind of knows the process. But that's it. Anybody who can help make this thing work as a true fillable option, that slide down menu bar, maybe we need to convert that to a simple checkbox system like I had for the criminal history, the yes, no, whatever. I mean, whatever. KISS method, man, right? Keep it simple, stupid. Any help I would appreciate. Please, I'm kind of drowning here. The purpose is I just want this to be a better streamlined process, an easy process, a more professional process, and to kind of take things into the future for the club. So that's it. Any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them here in the on this YouTube page, or hit me up on the Facebook page as well. So that's it. This is your founder, Wild Bill Hardy, signing off. Thank you for your time and your patience with me. And Yojo, Cobra, known as half the battle, and we will talk to you soon. All right? Take care. Blessings to all.